We are doing something new tonight. We have a unboxing of a Lego set. I've taken it out of the shipping box, so it's not a full unboxing video, but it's something new to this channel. We usually have just done Fortnite videos so far, but I couldn't resist on buying this Lego set. Huge Lord of the Rings fan, but I'm not even going to try to attempt to say the name of the tower that we are building. So, here we go. First night doing Lego unboxing, so bear with me. We'll do the tweaks randomly throughout. I'm out streaming from my iPad today, so once we see how today goes, we'll see overall what everything's like for setup and go from there. So, like I said, it's definitely a change tonight, but let's get into it. So, here we got this lovely, lovely, lovely Lord of the Rings tower. You got Sauron's tower. It's part of the new Iconics set. 5,471 pieces. That's wild. On top, it's got all the minifigs. You have like 10 minifigs there. Work on the lighting. Lighting's could be bad. Just look at those. It's pretty sick. And you have the back. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go kind of break it into parts. Probably do like an hour here, hour there type deal. See how many bags we get, I guess, per session. But tonight, we're going to take it out of the package, get all the bags situated, go through a couple bags. I'm thinking probably an hour or two tonight. We'll see how far we get and see how well the setup actually works. Like I said, we're streaming from my iPad, so it's different than from streaming on my computer like I usually do. Quality-wise, we're going to try our best. iPad camera, I mean, it is what it is. Once we get more into it, maybe we'll try to set up my GoPro, maybe. I don't know. Figure something out. Try this for now. Go from there. But yeah, let's get into it. You know, I kind of need to set you guys far away. I'll try to speak loud. I don't know how well it's going to work. But we have the set. I'm going to cut it. This thing's massive. Seriously massive, guys. Like, the box that came in was huge. I wasn't expecting it. I mean, this thing sits almost 3 foot tall once it's built. So, I mean, it's going to be a big build. I really debated if I wanted to open it up. Collector's item. You know, Lego is either a collector's item that you store away and you try to keep pristine condition, and then once they retire, they're worth some money. But me being me and really liking this set, I figured I'd bring it to you guys for the channel and have some fun with it. It could be a long time till anything comes out of it, so I want to enjoy it while I can and have you guys enjoy it as well. So we'll get into it, see how many bags there are. So first, wow, that's different. We got another box. This is difficult here. Okay. Another big white box in here. Don't know what's in there. Then we have 40 bags. This one said 40. So there's at least 40 bags in here. Like, look at that. Lots of bottom. Okay. So the box is empty, like I said, pretty cool. Got the sides. Focuses on Sauron's eye. Back side. And the minifigs on top. Pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm seeing the biggest number right now on bags. We got 39 and 40. So, for sure 40. I think I'm going to do groups of 10. Sort it out from there, maybe. So 30. Those off to the side there. 40, so 30 through 40. And then 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There. So we have 20 bags on the bottom. 20 through 40. So that means there has to be at least 1 through 19 in this box. So, let's see. They have this taped. Get my knife. Make it all nice, clean cuts. Okay. Quite a bit of pieces in bag one. I mean, pretty good chunk. Some of these bags are still kind of cold. It sat out today while I was working. So, sat out. And I was so excited to dig into it today. I was like, I got to. So I let it warm up a little bit here. But it's not like fully warm yet. I couldn't wait. This is too nice of a piece to just like sit and wait till tomorrow. I had to dig in. Had to dig in tonight. 16, 18. 18's got so many little pieces. There's a couple figures in there. Some minifigs. 13, 14, 10. Bag 11. Where is bag 11? So right now it's still just bags. Literally bag after bag. Bag 11. So 11 through 19. And then I got bags 1 through 10 by me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Like, this thing is crazy. So 40 bags. 40 bags. That's wild. So I'll just show you guys here quick. This whole table is pretty much full. Just of bags. Like, that is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright. The only thing I didn't show you in that box is the most important part. Drop in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Drop in the comments. I don't know if you guys can guess it. If you've guessed the manual, you're correct. You gotta know where the pieces go. It's so fancy that it even has its own case. So I gotta cut it open. We got tape everywhere. Got it all cut open. Ooh! Comment how many books you think there are. It's not one big one. So you got book 1. Pretty thick stuff. You got book 2. So they have it broken in sections. You got the base, you got the middle. So book 2 is the middle part. The stickers come with the set. And then you got the top, the best part in my opinion, the eye. Look at that. Look at that. How can you not like the eye of Sauron? Sauron is king. Okay? This thing's beautiful. Beautiful. So 3 books. 3 books. Like I said, this thing is massive. Massive, massive, massive. Massive. Okay, I can speak, right? So, let's get into it. I need to figure out camera position here, that you guys can see me open everything up and build. So, we gotta be angled at the table a little bit. See me a little bit. Okay. Big one. This thing is gonna happen. Big one. Here we go. Ooh, I'm so nervous about this. Like, this thing is going to be crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So big one is now open. And we're going to put all the trash in the white box. Because why not? Be resourceful, right? All right. So, fun fact. I never knew what these pieces were before. I just saw it in a video. That they're for, like, putting stickers on. Didn't know that. Is for removing stuck pieces that are like hard to get off by like sticking it on there, snapping it off, or on top you can use it. Like this thing is multi-purpose. You have like the pieces like this. I have all the holes and you put all your connectors in there. Yeah, this piece right here. Stuck? Not no more. Pop it right out. Who would have thought? I mean, I've seen these things all the time. Usually I see the orange ones. But, yeah. Have no clue. Literally none. Just found out, I think it was yesterday. Day before. Came across a YouTube channel. Where it was like one of the Facebook videos, maybe. Yeah, it was explaining. It was a Lego channel on TikTok or Facebook. Pretty legit. Now I know. Alright, here we go. This piece, there's not too many here, but we do have a little bag with lots of mini pieces in it. So we're going to get into it. Open this bad boy up. So, kind of first couple pages show some of the minifigs. Pretty cool stuff. Got Sam and Frodo. A couple orcs. Oh, right off the bat, it's got us building Frodo. Seriously, that's wild. Oh, right here too. It literally shows you on page 1 what I just talked about. Like I said, I've never seen it before. Like I've seen it, but I've never had to use it. And so I've never seen it in action. So that's pretty cool. Always learning something new. That's what I always tell my students. There's always going to be something new that you've never learned. Alright. So Frodo. We need his little legs. Like, look at that. So tiny. So tiny. We need his body. At least with minifigs, they're pretty easy to find the pieces. His hair. But, where's his head? I have to open the bag. Alright, opening the second bag that I should have opened up the first time. Second bag of the first bag, you know? So, the head, Frodo's head. And his hair. So you have Frodo. But what's he missing, guys? He needs the magic ring. This thing's so tiny. So tiny. Let's see. Can he hold it? It's like I'm worried that it's going to break. Okay. So Frodo's holding the ring. You know, the whole movie over a little ring, but has so much power. That's wild. Okay, Frodo, complete. Let's put him right here. He's gonna be watching you guys. He's gonna be watching for my chat. Okay. All right. Building of the base. Let's get this rolling. We need this piece. And a brown piece. And a yellow. This is what makes me nervous. Will I get it right and not mess up? Like, when you're working with a huge set like this, it is so crucial that you get it right. Because if you get in the middle and all of a sudden you have to add something and it's wrong, you have to start all the way over, because half the time you won't be able to figure out where you messed up. I already missed a step. Step 1, gray piece and a little brown. I went straight to step 2. Don't do what I do. Alrighty. Now I can move on. Always go based off the model. Kind of helps me a little bit. I already put it in the wrong spot. That's fine. Okay. So at the end of 2, you have this. Going on to step 3, we need a 4x4 square piece. Gray. Which, honestly, I don't even see. Like, where's the 4x4 piece? Okay, 4x4 piece. Found it. And we need a brown brick. 4x2. We are connecting the 2 pieces. Pretty easy there. And then on step 4, we need a 4x2. So I got my 4x2 here. And a little brown tan piece. We are putting that to the side. And then connecting the brown. So at the end of step 4, that's where we're at. Wow, we're getting bigger already. So this is apparently like a little rock stand piece is kind of what we're building off here that Frodo stands on off to the side. Step 5. This is nuts. All right. We need 2 brown bricks and another brown corner looking piece. This is kind of supposed to be like their rocks per se, the little terrain kind of build. Okay, and then we need a diagonal gray for step number 6. Fits it right in there. So far, after step 6, this is where we're at. Step 7, 2 yellows, kind of like the claw. Oh. They even give us 2 rings. So that's kind of nice. You lose 1 ring, you at least have another. So, extra power, I should say, huh? So we need 2 yellow pieces, another brown corner piece, 2 other tan pieces, and a small tan piece. And we're going to add that here to the platform. All right. Wild, wild, wild. Such a small little base that he's going to be on. But very, like, has to be precise. Okay, step 7 complete. We added these pieces around here. Step 8. Orange clear piece. 2 yellow. No way. There's so many rings. There's a 3rd one. Ring number 3. How many are in the movie? All right. 2 yellow pieces. Orange piece. 2 yellow flat pieces. 3 brown corner flats. So these ones are different than the other ones that are popped out because they're just flat ones. Two brown little pieces and 1 4x1 brown and a 4x2 brown. Okay, let's add that. So we have a 4x1. We're going to add that. Here. Four by two. Looks a little off compared to the picture, but that is what it is. Has to be. now we need our 2 yellow pieces. We do the exact same thing twice. It's right here. This is the end of step 8. Nine, we just have a cap. Pretty easy. Gray cap here. I'll cover. Okay. So this is the end of step 9. Just adding this plate here. So that's 9. Now it wants us to set that off to the side. And then we're gonna build like a little kind of rock that Frodo stands on, just off to the side. So we need a 4x2 flat gray piece. We need 2 of these. There's 1. There's 2. We need 2 gray pieces like this. 3 brown. And 4 more little brown ones. Lots of little brown ones on this one. Like I said, it's like supposed to be like a rock ground structure thing that he stands on. So pretty makes sense. Okay, let's begin, huh? 4x2. These obviously go back to back. I would have messed up if I wouldn't have looked on the picture on this one. Here, you have one that goes up and one that faces down. I would have just put them the same. Oh, my dishwasher's draining. You guys could probably hear that in the background. But yeah, I would have did that wrong. Then we have our side pieces. I apologize for the dishwasher going off. Just draining. Draining away. Build a little brown piece on this side. Should get this right there. Makes it a little blurry for you. Okay. So I'm on step 5 of 9. There's still 9 steps to this little ledge. Like, that's wild to me. So it wants me to flip it. But in what sense? Okay. I have a brown piece on this side. That's the best part, having the photos. You can kind of match it up, which is nice. Like, there's no way you'd be able to be like, oh yeah, I could build it this way. If I wouldn't have these photos to follow along with, I would be not doing good. It's just crazy to think that someone comes up with these designs. Like, these designs have got wild. Like, the creators of these guys, like, it's insane. And they have, like, contests and stuff that you can, like, submit Lego designs and stuff with. There's some pretty cool ones. So, you should really go check those out. There's lots of people that you can go watch on TikTok and stuff that talk about them and shows, like, the different votes. There's actually a guy, too, that I follow. Don't remember his name. But, he shows you, like, the monthly Lego sets that come out every month, the new sets, and he'll go through them. So that's pretty cool too to see what it is. I don't follow it really. This is actually my first Lego set I've ever bought, and it's huge, right? But I could not pass it up. It's a pretty expensive set. But it's one of the coolest sets I've seen. And I know there's more, because they have Rivendell too. And I would love to do that set, but I will have to wait a little bit, I think, to be able to do that one. If this one goes good, maybe I might do that one. I do really want the pair to have both of them. It just doesn't do it justice without having both. But right now we're just going to spend the money on this one and focus on this one. And then hopefully that one won't be gone by the time I'm able to build it. So keep working day by day, right? Alright, how do I need to turn this now? Got that there, got that there, got this there. Okay. Did I miss a piece? I did, didn't I? I did. I would have messed that up. Okay, great piece. I need that. I would have messed that up. I would have been done for. I got too distracted talking about it. How great a build. Okay, so 9 steps. This little rock ledge, whatever you want to call it. Now we have to place it on our first part that we did. So it wants it to the front. So you connect it. It's like a little rock ledge, I'm going to call it. And then Frodo stands on top. So that is our first section of this set. He's got his ring. He's standing off to the side. It stands off to the side of the tower. So that's pretty legit there. Now we do the start of the base. This base is literally insane. I'm just like looking at the picture and I'm like already super overwhelmed with it. Because it looks ginormous. It's a lot of these brown pieces. All the corners and the yellows. And it's going to be a lot. So like if I mess up, I'm done. I'm done for it, you know? Like, it's so tedious. So tedious. But it's something so calming, too. It's just nice to have that sensation of just building it and having fun. And then the satisfaction at the end when it's all complete. Like, it's wild. It's wild. So, let's start the base. Let's start the base. This thing is going to be huge. Like, I'm on page 14 of this manual already. And the funny part is, like, this is kind of cool how they did this. They have Frodo here on the bottom, and it shows the progress. So as you go, he will continue over the page, and it's kind of like a little loading screen of, like, how far along you are on the overall build. So it's just like the little details that they put in that make it so much better. Okay. This was still only bag 1. Can you believe that? We're still on bag 1. There's 40 bags, guys. 40 bags. 40. Long process. I'm curious. I've never built, like I said, I've never built. Well, it's actually, I lied. I told you guys it was my very first Lego set. And it's not. I've had Lego sets as a kid. They were too expensive as a kid, so my parents didn't buy them. I had a couple that I got, but they were ones that, like, kind of went on clearance later down the road. I remember I got 2 of them, and that was during Toy Story time. So I got Buzz Lightyear and Emperor Zurg. And so I did those 2 Lego sets. They were the bigger character build ones, you know. And so I did those 2. Besides that, that's truly the only Legos that I ever had, set-wise. I had some loose ones and a tote, not a big tote. I remember buying those from one of my old classmates. And I bought a old Star Wars, like, fighter machine. That was pretty big, but he already had it built, so I didn't build that as a kid. He already had it built. That was really it. I mean, it wasn't something super big. So this is like a huge purchase for me. Like, it's pretty expensive, but just that childhood that I didn't really have to be able to build these sets and stuff. But also have something so big. Like, this thing, like I said, almost sits 3 feet tall. It's like slightly over 2.5 feet. Pretty wide. Like, this thing's gonna take up room. So I have to figure out a space where I'm gonna put it. But like I said, Lord of the Rings is a great movie. So this thing it's gonna be pretty sick. It's like literally one of my favorite scenes. And just the amount of detail that Lego put into it. Like, the eye. Like, big part of what really sold me on this set compared to the other ones that they've done before for Lord of the Rings. It's big. So let's continue on before I mess up again, right? This piece here. Black connectors. Let me guys know if this angle works out for you. I wish I could do a better angle, like probably an upper one or whatever. I just don't have the cameras and stuff to do that. That probably won't happen for probably a long time, honestly. Lego builds aren't something that I usually do, so this is going to have to work for now. Maybe do a tripod camera for my GoPro, but It's not going to be something high looking down like I'd like. So we'll just have to work with it. I'm going to try showing you as much as possible throughout the experience too, just to give you guys showing aspect and see everything that's kind of being done. So I'm talking a lot through this process. It might be annoying for some of you. Might be the way it needs to be. I don't know. Like I said, never have done a Lego build, so let me know in the comments. So I have my 2 black pieces. I have another white piece now that I have to connect to the side. It's like, I just have to make sure it's the right one. Pretty sure it's this big one. Pretty tall. So, I mean, they show a difference between, yeah, it's the long gray one. Okay. These things are massive. Like, so long. Could break it into like piles of piece by piece. Organize it quick of what I got here left. Might speed up the process down the road here of when I need pieces. I know how long each piece is. My throat is so dry tonight. Been coughing. Got that mucus buildup. Just not having it. Trying to drink lots of water to kind of flush everything out. Got my sink draining again. Dishwasher. Okay. Alright, so we're on step 6 so far at this part. We need a long gray piece and a short red. We need another long gray to go on the other side. So after step 7, this is where we're at. Long gray piece, shorter gray brick, 2x2 brick, and 2 yellows. Okay, we need to turn this. A yellow piece, a gray brick, longer gray brick, and another yellow. Okay, and then, oh, we didn't need the long gray one, we needed the black one. And that is why we always check, just like I said. Lots of room for lots of errors. And errors are not what we want. Nope. We need 2 brown pieces, shorter ones, and a longer gray brick. So it looks like we just do a straight line down with those 2 brown and add a gray brick on the black piece. So end of step 9. A couple more we added. This piece and the pieces on top here. Then it wants us to set that off to the side and build another section. Not quite the same, slightly different. So I can't make it identical. Can't make it identical. Black pieces. Okay, then I need another white and a light brown. To the next page. So far we're here now. We're on step 14. Long gray, all the way down. Honestly, at this point, we might be pushing just 1 bag tonight. That's wild. That's wild. Bag 2. There's quite a bit of pieces there. So we might just do bag 1 now. We're almost about an hour in already. Granted, that was about 15, 20 minutes worth of unboxing. So we're about 30 minutes into bag 1. 30, almost 40 minutes. We'll probably have about good 40 minutes in this first bag. So, yeah, I think we'll call it quits after this bag and try to do a couple bags tomorrow. Curious to see how long this build is actually going to take. So we did step number 14. We're on 15 now. We need a red, a gray brick, and another light gray brick. All right, where are we going with these? Big gray, red, little gray. Easy peasy. Easy peasy quick. And then we have to connect this to the other build. So we have this one. And it wants us to connect it there. All right. So right here we have pretty much like a D. Give me an E. E. All right. Another long gray. Longer gray brick. And a corner gray piece. Where are we going with these bad boys? So it needs to go to the front. And then it needs to do a gray brick piece that connects that one to hold that in place. And then we add the corner piece, obviously, on the corner. Okay. Then we need 2 more of these longer, narrow gray pieces, a red single piece, and a light gray single line piece. Okay. End of step 18. Ooh, okay. This is definitely opening big too. Yep. So page 22 brings us Sam. Spoiler alert. Couple more pages left of instructions here. We have step 19, 20, and 21 left. And then that's going to be a wrap tonight. So, 2 more gray bricks. Light brown. And a brown corner. Where do we do these ones? Brown brick there. Brown brick. Oh, ho, ho, I skipped a step. I hate this so much, guys. That's why Legos are so tedious. I get so ahead of, like, focused on looking at the picture above, but then, like, I skip a step. But luckily enough, I'm able to, like, catch it at this point. Because when I do pieces, I see where I'm at. Okay. Now I need 2 gray corners and a big gray. We're going to pretty much connect the front. That's obviously not right. Good thing I looked at the picture. Now I'm getting sloppy. Can't get sloppy when it's this early on. Too early to get sloppy. Can't make mistakes like that. Oh man, are you serious? Made another one. Make that flush. This base, I messed up 3 times. 3 pieces, messed up 3 times. Didn't make it back far enough. But I made it nice and flush here. Needed to make it flush there. Okay. That piece is done. Finish up with the last couple steps here. We need 2 of these, 3 of those, and 2 of those, and 1 brown. And we have 4 pieces left over. And that's the bad part with Lego, is that you have extra pieces, And then it makes you wonder, did I miss something? And the stress goes wild. All right. So the little brown one is pretty easy to do. Almost put it on the wrong thing already. Because why not? Why not? You know, this would be great, like, if you were gluing already. Some of those people, like, they do the building glue, and they want it permanent. This is why I don't do that. I would have loved to do that with this piece, because I want it to last, like, forever without falling apart. Bump it, you hit it, whatever, and it falls and shatters. I don't want to redo it. It's going to be built, it's going to stay built, it's going to be displayed, you know? So it would be nice if I could have kind of did that with this set, but I do not trust myself to make that happen at all. At all. Okay. At the end of bag one. At the end of bag one. Hello to the new viewer. Just saw your comment. Says good morning. For me, it's nighttime. It's 9 o'clock at night. But glad you're here. Glad you're watching. You're a new one. I don't know who you are, so make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be doing the new build of Lego Lord of the Rings. This is the end of big one. And then we have Frodo's little rock ledge with the ring. And we have 4 extra little parts and 2 extra rings. So, there she be. I am not opening bag 2 tonight. Bag 2 will definitely be tomorrow. Maybe do some Fortnite tomorrow as well. We'll see. Kind of just depends on what the guys want to do. Wednesdays are usually Fortnite nights. But that might be later. So I might be able to do both tomorrow. Might get bag 2 done tomorrow and then hop on some Fortnite later tomorrow night. Go from there. But yeah, end of bag 1. Not too shabby. I like this set so far. Pretty tedious, but obviously it's going to be like that when it's something this massive and cool. Very detailed, very unique, and haven't seen anything really like it before. Yeah, I mean, 40 bags. Curious to see how long it's going to take. At this rate, if it's an hour a bag, that's a 40-hour build, guys. Like, so we're going to hopefully let's make that our goal. 40 hours or less. Try to beat that 40-hour mark. That's a long time. Long time. So, we'll just have to see how long it takes. But yeah, I'll have to put all these extra pieces somewhere so I don't get them mixed up with bags. I'll have to get a little container. I have one. It's just in the cabinet. So I'll go grab that after this and put that in there and make sure all these little pieces are put away nicely. Yeah. 40 bags. It's going to be a long time, but I think the end result's just going to be so amazing. So amazing. It was good seeing you. I have new viewers here, so that's awesome. Means that my videos are kind of getting out there. I'm brand new to streaming. Never done Legos before. It's usually just Fortnite streaming on my computer, so the camera's a little bit different just because it's on my iPad. I'm going to try to do my best for you guys as for viewing and all that jazz. But it's going to be a new fun experience, I think. So make sure to follow. I'm on Twitch and YouTube, both Mr. Peterson Gaming. Subscribe to both, get notified when I'm on. That way you guys can watch and keep up to date with me. I like when people comment so I can be interactive with you guys. You guys are the reason I do this. I do it for my students. My students wanted me to stream Fortnite, so they didn't believe I played it. So my first graders really enjoy when I show them my Fortnite videos. It's the only reason I stream. It's all raw footage, no editing. Keep it simple, keep it easy, keep it real, right? So this is my very first unboxing of Lego, and so it'll be my first build. So it's going to take some time to get used to, seeing what the camera works best for you guys. Try to get different angles. This is probably going to be the best angle I can get for you guys, honestly. So I do apologize for that. It'd be nice to have like a camera up here like I was saying earlier. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm here working with what I got. So can't be spending an arm and a leg on just a small little hobby like this. And if we go big, then maybe I can, get sponsored or whatever. Try new stuff out, but we aren't there yet. And I don't ever plan to be, but if it were to happen, it happens, We're kind of just rolling with the flow. Like I said, first grade teacher, so do it for the kids, do it for my students, and do it for any other viewers that end up joining my channel. But right now I got 3 followers on Twitch and like 4 subscribers, I think, on YouTube. So it'd be pretty cool to get 5, 10, kind of just roll with it. A couple of my vids have got like 128 views, so that's pretty impressive. I would have never thought it would have got that many views. But that's the power of, social media and YouTube and all these streaming platforms. Like, it's wild. It gets you out there, and if it happens, it happens. My students would love to see me get, a gold-plated YouTube plaque and whatever, but I don't see that happening. Let's be realistic here. But if it were, it'd be kind of cool. But I appreciate all you guys. Like I said, comment, subscribe, focus on the chat. I like being interactive with you guys. So that's going to be a wrap tonight. Our new challenge that we came up with is 40 hours or less for this build. 40 bags, 40 hours. And the tower is going to be sick once it's done. So thanks for joining, and peace out.